Hello, I'm Natalie Kunsman, MD, and I am currently a family physician and a health wellness advocate. So today we are going to go through about 10 well tips for the summer. They are in no particular order, but number one, we're going to discuss the sun. SPF clothing is much easier to manage than sunscreen. Now, sulfated vitamin D3 happens with sun exposure, but no more than 10 or 15 minutes per day. Some sunscreen is being studied as a possible accelerant to skin cancers because of some of their preservatives. So keep it simple. Clothing and an umbrella and a wide brim hat. Well, tip number 2 is hydration this summer. This is water only. When you are drinking colored power drinks, they are mostly sugar, but they also have brominated food dyes, which are bad for our health. Connect with nature in your physical activities and find a water source to commune at the Blue Gym and get into the Blue Mind. Becoming more physically active helps us enjoy the weather. Go rock and gem hunting and learn to commune with your earth. Or go bird watching or find a nature-related hobby. Consider camping. Well, tip number 4, travel to connect with your people and your friends. A sense of community adds to wellness. It gives you a new perspective on life and maybe even food and cultures. Take a breather from the normal pace and try something new. This can be an activity, a learning concept, or even something for an educational credential. Learn new sites in your hometown, such as a new winery, a new farm stand, a carnival, a folksy musical event. Number 5 well tip, kickstart your diet with heavy vegetation. This is the time of year to do it. There are farm stands and fresh vegetables, and there's good lycopene, for instance, from tomatoes and colorful fruit with its antioxidants, cleansing, and of course this will help with caloric management. All good diets require fresh vegetables. Look for local, organic, which typically is no pesticide, insecticide vegetables, and look for your roadside stands. Or maybe you'd like to garden. Well, tip number 6, be careful of all critters, big and small. So we may want to have some lavender or citronella for a natural tick prevention, but you may need to consider DEET if you're going to be in the deep woods, especially for some of my East Coast friends. Do a tick check when you come in from your activities. Again, it is important to be considering layering with your clothing. Have on rugged shoes to prevent injuries, bee stings, poison ivy, and out here, potentially scorpions, rattler snakes, and some of the bigger critters. Check your pets for all of these above issues as we are watching our humans. Well, tip number 7, get some good sleep this summer. Play delta waves or listen to them in the ocean. Keep an open window or a fan for fresh air. And you could consider sleeping on a hammock or camping in the open air. These will all promote good nights of sleep. Well, tip number 8, consider community parks, community yard sales, events, and picnics. In other words, engage in the community. Gather for music and singing. Maybe you like to do campsite, fireside, and singing. Organize a sporting event or activities for the kids. Well, tip number 9, unplug. Make a day or a weekend without any electronics. Well, tip number 10, find somebody like me and get yourself a checkup and prove your wellness to yourself. Again, I'm Natalie Kunsman, MD. I'm your local integrative family physician. Subscribe to my channel below and we can delve into lots of well tips and topics in the future. Until we meet again, be well.